Right, thank you very much for watching the intro for this coming PSN Northwest event on the 13th of July in Manchester. My name's Steve Hannam. I'm really excited to have one of the speakers here with us on this interview. So we've got Tom Bolan from Bolan Property.
Hello.
Hi, nice to have you on here, Tom, and thanks for taking the time out for the interview, just to give a taster of what the event is about. So we've got the event obviously on the 13th of July. The event opens at 6 p.m. for a 6:30 start, and we have you as a speaker coming on as our first speaker for the evening around 6:45. The theme that we've put together for the event is title splitting. Just can you give the members of the community who might be interested in coming to the event a little bit of information about yourself and what you'd like to obviously share as being one of the speakers, Tom?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, thanks, Steve. Yeah, so basically, I'm coming down to the event on Thursday, the 13th, to talk about title splitting. Title splitting is one of my passions and something I specialize in with property investing. But not only that, I also have an input into creating a bespoke, now award-winning product for title splitting, which helps the buyer borrow up to 100% of the purchase price. So we're going to be discussing what title splitting is, as well as how to benefit from the lending product that we have available as well.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely great. I mean, obviously, it's quite a hot topic at the minute in the world of sort of property strategies, along with all the others. But definitely, title splits is a very niche area, and hopefully, it can be quite successful strategy as well, isn't it?
Yeah, we're seeing it a lot more now because the way to add value is just by a paper exercise. So where you would usually see people doing a buy, refurb, refinance and spending 6 months doing a refurb and then tenanting a property, like if you want to add value pretty much instantly, you can just split titles on a block of apartments and have like instant cash flow. So it's a lot quicker. You don't have to rely on trades and costs of material and getting materials in and all these things. It's a lot more simpler way of adding value to a property.
Yeah, which obviously sort of gets rid of a lot of, with the cost of materials and doing refurbs at the minute and everything else, there can be a bit of an unknown and a lot of unforeseen extra costs that you don't budget for potentially.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you still want to add further value, you can still do a refurb. But the way I got into it is because I can't always be on sites, and I invest all over the country, all over the UK. So it's quite hard to be traveling backwards and forwards and keeping an eye on your builders and project managing. So I wanted to find a way to be hands off, or more hands off, and literally just do it from my phone or my laptop, and I can do it from anywhere.
A beach, a hotel, pool bar, anywhere. Yeah, no, I'm sure that would be quite attractive to quite a few people that are trying to create a lifestyle from property as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like people want to get into property because it's passive, and I'm not saying this is completely passive, but like you say, you could run a project from the beach.
Yeah, then I presume the main strategy is sort of buy to hold, or can you really do sort of buy to hold, buy to sell?
Yeah, so
the individual units.
Yeah, you can. Once you split the titles, you can do what you want with them. You can refinance and keep them. You can sell all of them. You can do half and half. So it's entirely up to the investor and the strategy, and depends on the numbers as well. Sometimes it might benefit to buy a block of apartments, sell one or two of them to pull your cash out, or even make a profit and then retain the rest of the units for cash flow. So yeah, there's multiple exit strategies there as well when it comes to this.
Yeah, and these are the sort of things that you'll be covering in your during presentation.
Yeah.
Hope kind of what other areas will you be covering during the course of your presentation?
Well, I want to touch on exactly what title splits are and how you go about it and how you go about finding these kind of deals, but also want to go on and look deeper into the numbers and the benefits of buying it through the lending product that I've helped create. Usually you would buy a property on a standard bridge, and you would end up having to put a 30 to 40% deposit down after all your costs of interest and arrangement fees and things like that, and then you would go ahead and split the titles. But the way we have arranged it, it requires a lot less upfront capital. So I want to show the benefits of using that way of borrowing.
Good. Well, that sounds really good. So any quick top tips that you can kind of happy to share at the minute, or just give them a little teaser as to why they should come and hear you more at the event?
Well, I think why people should come and hear me more, but basically, I started from nothing, and within a few months of starting this strategy, I've managed to build a multi-million portfolio. And that was
in
from a
quite a short space of time as well, wasn't it, Tom?
Yeah, I mean, it was from learning about property, because I've been learning about property for a few years now, but actually actively having my first offer accepted to completing and taking on further deals. We within the space of about 4 or 5 months, we built up a multi-million portfolio. So that's how quick you can grow a portfolio by using this strategy.
Right. Then look forward to your presentation on the night. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well.
Yeah. No, I'm sure you'll be fine. Just so that you know, this is Tom's first presentation, but it's going to be full of golden nuggets and be a very interesting sort of part of the evening.
Yeah, first presentation, but it's going to be one that's going to go down in history, because I plan on doing a lot more about these and additional subjects as well.
Good. No, I'm sure it's obviously going to give you some like sort of great exposure as you go around doing the networks and doing the events. So we're really pleased that you've decided to make PSN your first.
Yeah,
So looking forward to it. So we've got the PSN Northwest event, 13th of July in Manchester at the Doubletree Hilton. The event is on the PSN website if you want to book on. It's on the Facebook group. Please join. It'd be great to see as many people in the room on the night as possible for Tom's first presentation. So we've got a link somewhere below, so please click on the link to obviously take it to the website, and please book your tickets. So we look forward to seeing you tonight, and thank you very much, Tom.
Yeah, thanks, Steve, and I hope to see everyone there.
Okay, thank you.